I do own rights to this music. If y'all are interested in this, this is my brother Cass. He just produced this. He's a producer out of Atlanta. I need some beats. Holla at your girl. Trying to give y'all time to get on. Well, I want to keep playing it. Can I keep playing it? Y'all get on. We're going to talk about nursing fundamentals. So tell everybody you know they have questions about nursing fundamentals and need to be getting on. I do own rights to this music. Make sure y'all following me on YouTube. Make sure you follow me on Facebook. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week and the last day. Get your friends, get on here now. We're gonna go over some good stuff. You don't want to miss this. Hopefully y'all having a blessed day. Here we go again. It's all in the mind. We're gonna talk about that today. Make sure y'all are going on to Expertise TV. I do own rights to this music. UFO, produced by my brother Cass Clark out of Atlanta. Big things popping. So if you like this, it's gonna get better. Today we're gonna be talking about how everything is in the mind. Everything we win and we lose in the mind, okay? Okay, I'm gonna just cut, okay? Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. It's RN Rakisha Clark coming to you today. Wanted to give y'all a good heads up on my upcoming free webinar on nursing fundamentals. And today I thought it'd be good to bring out my nursing fundamentals book. When I was in nursing school, this is the first book I ever had in nursing. So the first class you usually take is fundamentals. Those of you that are CNAs, pretty much fundamentals is what we would learn in CNA class at the beginning. If you have no knowledge base of vital signs, normal, not normal, changes of aging, if you have no clue about therapeutic communication, I think we get introduced to Maslow's hierarchy of needs and all those good things when you are in nursing fundamentals. Now, the webinar is coming up in a few days, and I have the link attached. It's free. The good thing about this webinar, you get to ask questions specifically about nursing fundamentals. And for me as a nursing instructor, everything is built upon fundamentals, or what you would say is the foundation. So a lot of times when people go into nursing school, if they didn't do good in fundamentals, they're probably not going to do good the rest of the way, because everything you got to know, you got to get it down in fundamentals. Fundamentals is your foundation. It's the foundation of critical thinking, because once you start, when you get to NCLEX and they give you scenarios and you're trying to figure out, they give you these lab values, they give you the way the person presents, they give you these things, you're going to always have to go back to fundamentals, okay? So one of the things I put up in the live video, and this is gonna be a real quick short live video because I've got some things I'm gonna be working on to get ready for that webinar. Also, y'all check out rnrakisha.com. Please go look and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's some great information there as well. But again, one thing I want to talk about was the power of the mind. As a nursing instructor and as somebody that's been a nursing student, one of the biggest things I think that people don't understand is the power of our mind. The battle, a lot of times the battle is won or lost in your mind. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. If you think you will, you will. If you think you won't, you won't. And that's just the key to success. So many times, because of people's background, because of what we may have been through, we get a defeat mentality. And there's no room for defeat for nursing. There's no room for defeat for any of us the rest of 2019. We don't have time for that, okay? So make sure you guys are understanding that the importance of taking those negative thoughts and like just casting them down. Don't dwell on negative things. Don't dwell on those things that tell you you're not going to make it. Don't dwell on those things that come in your mind that say you'll never get into nursing school. You're never going to pass NCLEX. You're never going to get that house. You're never going to get that job. Those are things that are just coming to bombard your mind with negativity, and negativity is nothing that you're going to be able to get to the next level with when you're holding on to bad thoughts. Negative thinking is not going to be the type of life you want to develop. What you think about, you bring about, okay? I'm going to say that again. What you think about, you bring about. Everything in the mind is so important that we understand. A lot of times I know growing up, you learn the scientific method, you learn about hypotheses, you learn about all these different things. And I think, now where I'm at in my journey with life and consciousness and God, I understand that a lot of things, they were kind of setting us up for failure. I read this book. It says we were taught to face reality before we were taught to create reality. I'm going to say that again. We were taught to face reality. They'll tell you, oh girl, face reality. This is just what it is. You're just dumb. You ain't got enough money, girl. You see your bank account. You see you didn't graduate from high school. Girl, your mama didn't raise you like that. Boy, you ain't got no money. Ain't nobody gonna want to put you in no school or give you no job. We were taught to face reality in the model of schools that we went to before we were taught to create it. And what I want to focus on today is telling you all, create the life that you dream about. And I'm speaking with myself first. We got to stop letting what we see with our eyes and what we hear affect what we believe for our future, believe for our greater purpose. If you have a desire to do something, that desire was put into you for something. If you got a desire to be a nurse, don't let nothing stop you. Like my friend, if you all didn't catch that interview with Sarah Roark, nurse practitioner, she talked about how she started in housekeeping, then she went to linens, and then she became a nurse tech, and then I think she said she stayed a nurse tech till she became an RN. Once she became an RN, she went and got her master's. Then she's now a nurse practitioner. But guess where she started? Housekeeping, okay? So don't let anything make you feel that you can't do something what you set your mind to do and you commit to do it, unwavering, you can accomplish that. So this was a quick video. I haven't reached out to you guys. I wanted to tell you all hi. I'm working on some big projects for you all, for the nursing community. I'm so committed to helping people that have a desire to be a registered nurse fulfill those goals, because one thing I've encountered as a CNA instructor and just as an instructor of nursing as well is that the mindset of people is so negative. We put our own selves down. We beat our own selves up. You don't have to have somebody tell you you're not nothing, or you think you this, you think you that. Your own mind is probably your worst enemy. And guess what? You have the power to make your mind work with you, not against you. You are in control. Take control of your thought life. Take control of your life. And take control of what you know that you want to do. Don't let nothing stop you from reaching any goals. Don't let what it look like. Don't let when people tell you no. Let me talk about that. What about when they say no? No seems final, huh? They told me no. They say you're not in. Been there, I've done it. I got the t-shirt, but what God says and what the word says, and you got this thing I read last night, it was talking about when you pray according to God's will, his will is for us to win. His will is that we prosper and be in good health. So if we're praying according to those things, it says that he will give us those things that we have, well, we request. And we can go forward with confidence. Come boldly before the throne. Why are we not coming boldly? Why are we living such mediocre lives? Why are we living less than what we deserve? You've got to get a hold of your mindset. And yes, this is how I teach, because it's bigger than nursing. Because if it wasn't, many of you all would be passing. Many of you all would not be discouraged. Many of you all would not be acting like this is something you cannot do. But guess what? That's the case. Because our minds are always trying to war against us and tell us what you can't do. Those negative thoughts, those negative mindsets. If you don't do anything this weekend, what I want to talk to you all about and give you something to ponder or meditate on is, I'm not going to let bad thoughts continue to stop me from my destiny. I'm not going to let bad thoughts stop me from being and fulfilling all the things that I know God wants me to do. I'm not going to let my thoughts of failure, or how about this? Let's get beyond thoughts. What about you tried before and you failed? Huh? What about that? And because then it's going to seem real, right? Girl, you tried this before. Didn't you fail already? But guess what's talking? Thoughts. Don't receive them. Just because it happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. You know what I'm saying? That happens. People lost the Olympics and then they win it the next time. It's about commitment, consistency, and being persistent. You run up against that wall, you go back, run back up it. Gain more momentum, because the next time you scale that wall, you're going to go right on over it. But that's if you don't quit and you don't allow these negative thoughts and things to bring you down into a place of defeat. So if you have not already signed up for this upcoming webinar on nursing fundamentals, this is a huge book. You see how thick this book is? I'm going to try to give you the highlights of what you can build up on and some things that you got to know for the rest of your nursing career. That's nursing fundamentals. Fundamentals mean it's fundamental to the recipe. If I don't have that, it ain't going to work. Let's see if they gave a definition. Let's talk about nursing theory. We'll get into that a little bit. The importance of those things to build up on. So if you know anybody wanting to be in nursing school, with pressure ulcers is introduced here, post-operative phase, IV flow rates. I mean, everything starts in fundamentals. I think you even get introduced to the nursing process. If you haven't gotten into that, let me just tell you, don't be scared of nursing school. But I'm not going to hold back on y'all. You say you want to be an RN. I'm going to give it to you real. And guess what? Not only am I going to give it to you real, I'm going to give it to where you can understand it. I'm going to give it to you where you can really feel like I can do this. Because one thing, sometimes we can get overwhelmed when something seems out of our ordinary, out of our comfort zone. And I'm telling you now, everything about nursing was out of my comfort zone. I failed tests in the beginning. I failed tests in this class. But look at me now. Picture me rolling. But it's again, that's a good thing. Picture me rolling. Picture yourself winning. Picture yourself victorious. Picture yourself having everything that you believe you can have. You know, I remember you can recall on the BET Awards, I believe that was, that Tyler Perry gave that awesome speech. And you know, anybody that knows his story, Tyler Perry used to sleep in his car. Tyler Perry believed in his dream and in his vision so much, he was willing to sleep in his car. But now this man owns his own studio. But he was sleeping in his car. So don't let where you are get you down. Don't let where you are or where you seem like you seem so far away, Rakisha, how do I get there? It don't matter. You got time. You are alive and here for a reason. So again, please, if you know anybody that this video can help, if you know people wanting to be a nurse, you know people that are introducing themselves into this nursing career, please like and share this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. The webinar is July 9th. Again, it's going to be on nursing fundamentals. We're going to take this big book. See, it was used. You know, sister had to make it. And we're going to talk about how to get this done. Thank you all for watching. Hi, Cornelius. Hi, Nancy. Please share this with any of the nursing students or people that you know are interested in nursing careers. We're so excited about the upcoming webinar and all the great things coming. We're developing some new study materials to help people successfully get through nursing school, and not only get through nursing school, but start your nursing career by passing NCLEX. Again, this is RN Rakisha. Make sure you all check me out on www.rnrakisha.com and all the great things I have on YouTube. You all have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all next week on the webinar.